Changing on my wrist, for real. LV on my chick, for real. Waco taking risks, for real. Went through hell to get to this, for real. I'm not puzzle making lists, for real. I stay low and stack my chips, for real. You keep looking for a flip, for real. That's not wealth, that's rich, for real. 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 Really real. Really real. Really real. Really real. For real. For real. For real. For real. No liens on the whip, for real. I get bored, I take a trip, for real. Take a loss, I never trip, for real. Been in shock, I'm not a lick, for real. Don't trust the soul, it's on my hip, for real. Make a move and you get hit, for real. No pictures by the crib, for real. Can't let them know just where I live, for real. 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 Really real. Really real. Really real. Really real. For real. For real. For real. For real. Plain on my wrist, for real. LV on my chick, for real. Waco taking risks, for real. Went through hell to get to this, for real. Time to run it all. I wake up. Yeah. I wake up, flex, thumb down now. Check, no drip this. Wet. Time to run it all. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first I stretch. Time to run it all. I wake up, flex, thumb down now. Check, no drip this. Wet. Time to run it all. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first I stretch. Time to run it. 9 out of 10 roll through my hands, I'm by my lonely. Turned to a savage, now my baby wants to hold me. I love my fans, don't need no friends, I got my homies. Thought I could trust you, I find out you tried to zone me. I'm number one up on that court, I'm Nick McGrady. The first one in, the last one out, can't call me lazy. Put in my hours, send the invoice and they pay me. I need 6 rings like MJ and Tom Brady. I wake up, flex, thumb down now. Check, no drip this. Wet. Tell them run it all. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first I stretch. Tell them run it all. I wake up, flex, thumb down now. Check, no drip this. Wet. Tell them run it all. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first I stretch. Tell them run it all. Y'all gon' make me take that trip way out to Europe. I call up Nigeria, come through in a hurry. Those London boys don't come to play, you should get worried. One false move, find yourself, they getting buried. Dance with the devil, used to love playing those games. Made some bad decisions that brought my mama pain. I made a promise to her, swore that I would change. I'm on the come up, bet I live up to my name. I wake up, flex, thumb down now. Check, no drip this. Wet. Tell them run it all. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first I stretch. Tell them run it all. I wake up, flex, thumb down now. Check, no drip this. Wet. Tell them run it all. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first I stretch. Tell them run it all.
Good morning all. Happy Monday. Hope everyone is well. Hope everyone is good. Let's get it. Let me see. Stream didn't even start and chat already asking for gold. Yeah, man, tell me about it, man. Now they're saying buy or sell. Damn. This is like nuts, man. Literally, they need to learn to trade by themselves, man. This is what we're here every single day. Anyways, let's have a look. We'll have a look what's going on. Relax, everyone. Relax. It's Monday. Need to wake up. Get to work. Gold going to fly? I think gold is already flying, man. Gold is already flying. Let's have a look what we got going on here. Do the analysis and everything and get it all straight into it. Straight into the good stuff. All systems do look good. And yeah, start off with the calendar today. So today we have bank holidays all over in Europe, but no GBP bank holiday, right? So GBP still open, so we're still okay for London session. But you know, do keep in mind if you're trading the euro today, I would recommend probably be careful on it, as we have majority of the euro banks on bank holiday here. So keep that in mind. Otherwise, we're clean for the rest of the day. A little bit later on, we have a bit of speeches here in case something might happen during those speeches. Just have to keep an eye on that. Any hawkish or dovish. Obviously, if they're speaking more about rate cuts, you're going to see gold come down. If they speak more about delaying rate cuts, you're going to see more of gold continue the bullish momentum here. We've obviously had some news overnight. If you've not heard what happened with the helicopter crash, this is definitely helping the pump here in the markets here. So we see that happen on gold as people have uncertainty of what's going to happen. We just see natural money flow into gold here, and also we had a major breakout on gold here as well. So we have to put all of those things together here, but we'll come back to gold here. It's already pumped here. I would say your option was set up one here, close above the range. No bottom wick though, no bottom wick. Wonder if broker had a wick. I think this happened extremely quick. If I look at this 1 minute candle, it probably open pumped here. So it'd be pretty hard to get in, but yeah, that was your entry right there. Now we just have to wait for the exact same setup to happen again. That's it, right? That's it. When we just have to wait for the exact same setup to happen again. So looking here at GJ, right? Let's do a bit of analysis on GJ while we wait for gold here. Look at weekly time frame here. We can see weekly closed at resistance here. So weekly is basically closing at resistance. We can put that weekly resistance up on the charts here, and we can mark that as WR for weekly resistance, right? So price closed at that. We've broken already weekly highs, trying to continue towards the upside here. We have had some continuation. This is also daily resistance here. So this is a very strong resistance here that we need to keep in mind, right? So we put that. If my mouse will click, there we go, DR, and that's basically going to be our resistances, right? And looking at 4-hour time frame as well here, we do have a fresh 4-hour resistance, a little bit higher, but we are reacting off this one. I'll just draw a line there for now. But 4-hour close bearish here. We have daily time frame. Everything's pointing basically up at the moment. There's no signs that price wants to continue down. Bit of a gap here that might need to be filled. If you go check your broker, you'll find a bit of a gap here. So you know, I would like to see the gap filled first, to be honest. Yeah, that's the gap. Oops. Yeah, there's like a gap inside of there. Oh, this. What's this? Oh, damn. Nice buy, bro. You got in bottom wick as well. All right. I see. Very nice. Very nice. This could be worth runners as well, for sure. You know, easy 100 pip move potential here. So yeah, looking at, you know, price here, I would say buy is probably going to make sense above this resistance here, which is also the new 4-hour resistance. Probably going to be a breakout buy. This is going to be 15, like so. If not, we need more price action. Come back, fill in the gap here, and then we can look at what's going to happen. Probably buys back above the weekly and daily resistance to fill the top of the range here. And yeah, that's basically it on GJ. Pretty simple. Sells, I'm not interested in sells just yet. I'll be interested if it comes bottom to the range, supports formed, I'll be interested again. But sells, not interested just yet. Probably if sells are going to play out, happens by New York, as we start to create resistance here, and especially a stronger 4-hour bearish close. So let's move on to gold here, see what gold is doing. Obviously gold's still pushing up bullish here. Gold all-time highs. We reached all-time highs again, so new all-time highs. Weekly no bottom wick, daily no bottom wick as well, right? We have no bottom wicks on all candles here, so definitely something very interesting here, to see no bottom wick on all these candles. If I move this line up here, what's our next key level? Next key level is going to be, we have 2045, 2440. Oh, I wrote that as a number. 2445 is going to be a next level. That's where that level is. And then we have a next level above that is going to be 50. 2450, big level 2450. Quite nuts where we are. And this is interesting times to trade here, as this is where a lot of people don't know how to trade. It's pretty simple to trade this, but we just need structure. The whole point of structure is to find stop losses, and that's it. So plan for gold here is obviously bullish. Just want to see what Dixie is doing. If Dixie is going opposite of gold at the moment, not really. So I wouldn't put too much weight on Dixie. I mean, if Dixie is going to react, it's going to react from down here, so we should see gold push basically around where we are right now. Should start to see it fail. But I want to concentrate more on what price is doing in terms of just gold by itself. So all we need is some form of structure here. My daily on broker has bottom wick but gap open. Yeah, my broker did not have a gap open. If you check 15-minute time frame on IC, doesn't have a gap open, but we can check it, double check, triple check, all of that good stuff. Yeah, I don't have gap open on IC. Check 15-minute, there's no gap open on IC. I mean, there's a tiny thing, but it's filled. It's not an open gap. But on daily, yeah, there is a gap, but there's no bottom wick on daily on IC as well. IC, there's no bottom wick. Yeah. So obviously it will be very, very healthy for price to make a bottom wick. Oh yeah, that's a big gap on FTMO, yeah. But yeah, it will be healthy to see. It will be healthy to see some form of pullback here. But essentially all we're waiting for, this is where everyone FOMOs into the highs right here. Obviously this push was nice. Whoever got in early, congrats. This is, you know, running nicely here. For us, what I'd love to see is I'd love to see some, but remember this is all pushed by a bit of hype here, a bit of FOMO, and of course overnight we had the you know, we had the news about the helicopter that is also going to play a role into this here. This is going to play a role into this for sure. So you know, looking just for some form of structure here to find continuation. It's pretty simple, right? How do you know next key level is 2450? Every $5, right? Every $5 is like a psychological level here, especially when we're trading at all-time highs here. We can't go off previous data here. There's nothing we can look at. So this is pushing beautifully here for anyone whose continuation of buys here should look to continue up. Now, if you're looking to jump in buys, very hard to jump in buys right now unless you just FOMO in and get lucky. Stop loss here, minimum stop loss if you're jumping into buys right now is around 127 pips here. So if you're going to be jumping into buys here, you need to be running 120 pip stop loss, which doesn't really make sense because you need a 120 pip target. So I'm looking for you know, I'm looking for some sort of structure to give me a stop loss, something like this, so I can put stop loss below previous candle. Even just a 15-minute candle here is 30 pips plus here. So that's you know, that's what we have to be doing here, right? That's what we have to be doing, and that's what I'm personally going to be doing, is waiting for structure just to give myself a stop loss, because I could take a buy anywhere, but then I have to run 100 pip stop loss, and if I make 100 pips, it's like a 1-to-1 for such a big move, you know? But if we can get tight stop loss and big move, it's going to be a lot better here. So going to wait for that personally here and see what happens here. We've already had a big rally here. Don't know how much more this can push. At the end of the day, you know, at the end of the day, what could happen is that we could just take a buy and it ends up being a top boom at reverse. This is the risk of trading all-time highs, is that you're not trying to call a top, but also you could be trading at a short-term top, right? Remember, be managing risk today. This is very high volume here, high volatility, price is moving fast. So make sure you're being careful here, all right? Make sure you're measuring stop losses, right? Make sure that you're doing all of that, because we could have big pullbacks. Imagine if price just was to make a bottom wick 50% of this candle. This is already a 90 pip candle, right? 90 pip 15-minute candle. 50% of that candle here is already 45 pips here, right? So that's 45 pips and drawdown immediately if you're not measuring and doing business. So that's why I'm waiting for structure, so I don't have to just try buy tops here. If this thing keeps pushing straight, that's it. There's nothing I can do about that. because that's not my move. It doesn't matter. I'll get plenty of more moves. This is not the first time I've traded gold breakouts, and it's not going to be the last time you'll trade a gold breakout, because gold will give you 100 pip moves easily. So you don't have to be too worried about that. This is a beautiful setup, this one here. That's very nice. But you can see how many times it makes structure, right? Big push, structure. Big push, structure. So if we can just wait for that structure, then that's how it's going to look here. We just tap 2450 here. We can see the immediate sell-off at 2450, right? Immediate reaction at 2450 as people start to just psychologically take profit there. Algorithms as well take profit around there. And look, you can see how the algorithms are coded. They're coded literally a little bit before, just so that they can get their orders filled, right? So they don't code it right at 2450. They code a little bit before, you know, about 0.7 pips before. Look, and now the sell-off comes because now retail and people realize that, oh shit, I basically can consider that tapped as 2450, right? And I better start closing my position as well before I start losing money. So we see a bit of that movement downwards, right? And that's, you can start to see how order flow is working at the moment, right? Now you have the FOMO buyers, people who are trying to buy any other pullback. They're buying at these lows here. As soon as price pulls back, they're FOMOing in, starting to buy. So now you can just start to see that play between buyers and sellers come into the market. Whereas here we just want to be waiting for some form of structure, not get caught up on lower time frame, and then look to see if I can catch some form of continuation. If I can't find a way in, then that's it. You know, as I said, I'm not running 100 pip stop loss here, as I don't think it's worth it after this push here. Yeah, about 110 pip stop loss here. I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth it. You know, you'll be trading extremely negative risk to reward. Very hard to calculate risk. You'd probably have to risk 10% to make 1% if you're going to go with that and target maybe like 30 pips, 20 pips, you know. But you'd have to be risking 10% here, which is a little bit risky. So in GJ, you'd be interested buys as it's back inside of the range? Maybe, we'll see. We'll remember where we're at on GJ. We're at weekly resistance, daily resistance, we're at everything. We're literally at everything. 4-hour resistance is here, right here. You know, we're literally at everything. We closed above 4-hour resistance, it's good. But we need to get that structure formed. We need to start to leave it. Daily is still sitting at resistance. You know, weekly is still sitting at resistance. It's at the highs of the range here, you know. So you don't want to be, you know, we're obviously going in a bit of a downtrend at the moment. So you don't really want to call bottoms as well. So it'd be great to see some sort of structure form, then close back inside the range. You know, and remember this range is not that big here, right? We're looking at 9 pips. It's not the best range. Whereas if you just skip that range and get the breakout outside of the range, now you can have a lot more space to trade in, and you have a lot more confirmation is that we're getting the, you know, we're getting the continuation. Right, you have that confirmation that, okay, continuation's coming. I'm not going to get stuck in consolidation and all of that stuff. And remember about the higher time frame trading on GJ these days, still going to be relevant here, you know, trades based on 1 hour and stuff like this. Will there be volume on markets if it's bank holidays? Today is only European bank holiday. So for the euro, I wouldn't be trading the euro myself today. I don't trade the euro myself, but I wouldn't be trading it. Is this valid buys? Man, send me a nice screenshot, bro. This is the screenshot he said. Nothing. No markup, no annotation of what he's looking for, just buy above. How am I supposed to know what's going on? Based on GJ, if it's the same, then yeah, it makes sense, but I don't know. Lazy. This is the most laziest. My one line he has on the chart. One line and tells me, does this make sense? Do I agree with this? No, I don't agree with it because I don't know anything from it. Lazy. Let me kick Claudio and then let me do a GU analysis. So he has to go to stream, watch the GU analysis on stream just to get it. Didn't want to influence, bro. You wrote one line. Didn't even tell me. Look, bias bullish here. No top wick on 4 hour. Could flip and break out. Look at the daily close here. Daily close, breakout. Everything's pointing up. So yeah, of course it makes sense. GU likes to do a little bit of a fake out though, so be careful you get that and then that. Accommodate for that. It's not really a breakout pair. That's why my line, yeah, exactly. But it's a very big zone here. Where is this? This could be important. Yeah, that, just watch that. 217155. Just watch that. Anyways, that is the analysis on gold and GJ. If you guys enjoyed the analysis, you guys know the drill. How much of us? 384 of us in here on Monday. Appreciate everyone showing up. See what gold can do here if we can get some sort of pullbacks to allow us to get into a move. And yeah, if you guys are enjoying the stream, be sure to leave a like, get the likes up to 150. And yeah, it would be great. I've been out for a week. Are we not worried about interventions on GJ anymore? All week, last week we were buying up GJ, no problems, because USD JPY has reset a bit and GXC has reset. But as we get higher again now, it starts to become more of a worry. But if you look at USD JPY, it's still hanging around at the 155s here, right? We're not back up at that 158 crazy levels, you know. So as long as we can hang about here in 155s, it's fine. As long as GXC as well can just hang about here after this big strength, you know, and just could range in here, we're also fine. Not even a 5-minute pullback just yet, right? So we need some sort of structure at least on 5 even to go aggressive, right? Even to go aggressive, we need structure on 5. Sup bro, I'm new to your channel. I love your content. The way you explain more understandable. Great. So yeah, Steven, that's basically why we're not too worried. We're watching. They're more worried about USD JPY because they have the biggest USD reserves, right? So their currency getting weak against USD is not really good for them. So when we're looking at interventions, we're looking at the GXC and we're looking at the USD against the yen. The GBP against the JPY, they're not too worried about. Do you have any videos on how to read news? I do think I have fundamental videos where I talk about fundamentals. Yeah, I do have a fundamental video. It should be this one. I was wrong for ignoring fundamentals. This will tell you how basic news works. NFP, FOMC, CPI. So make sure you check that out. Make sure you check out the most recent video, right? Make sure you watch yesterday's vlog. Tell me if you like yesterday's vlog. Is gold tradable at all-time highs? Yes, it is tradable at all-time highs. But again, risky. We could get big pullbacks. We don't know when. But at the end of the day, if it's going to keep continuing, then, you know, we can look at that. Right? You just kind of have to take the risk. You have to take the risk, take the option. If you lose the trade, at least you followed an entry plan that makes sense, right? Really good vid this weekend. Thanks. Glad you liked it. You know, that's the number one thing here when you're trading these breakouts on gold and stuff, is to just make sure you're following an entry plan and not FOMO. So stuff like waiting for structure, stuff like, you know, we can expect it to continue, but you never know when volume is going to die down. And when volume dies down, you're going to get a big pullback. Iranian president passed away, hence the gold uptrend. Exactly. That is why we had this, as people start to put money in safe haven, keep it out the markets as they have uncertainty of conspiracies, etc., etc. Also, BRICS effect will be there in the future. Yeah, but it's not going to be overnight. That's going to be slowly put into the market, you know? Like nothing will be a shock there. It will be slowly, what's the word I'm looking for? Slowly digested into the market, I think is the word I'll use today. But how affects gold because of Iran? Because when it's a major thing for a president of a country to be, you know, most assumed deceased, right? Because remember, Iran is highly involved in oil trade, is highly involved in lots of stuff here, you know, and relationships with different countries. So due to uncertainty of what is going to unfold from this, if people are going to start arguing that it was planned, all of this stuff, people just move a bit of money into gold here just as a safe haven, right? Same like any war that happens, right? The same like we saw the war that happened, that has nothing to do with gold itself, but due to uncertainty we saw price move to all-time highs during that time. So the same thing works here. Please tell me how to get PDF about price action entries. Go in the free group and you'll find it in resources in the free group. Huge result was enjoyed. Yeah, I mean, it's just, that's why you see this type of reaction. Press buy and sell. Well, you can see volume now starting to die down around 2450. I mean, it's crazy that we're at 2450. Look at this daily candle. This daily candle already has done how much? This daily candle has already done 350 pips here, man. Damn, that's huge. I mean, let's say on like those big breakout days when we break, I want to see, I'm interested to see how much daily candles normally do, and if we're at that average, right? So we have to do some measuring here. From open to close, that's 390 pips. On this big breakout candle, that's 180 pips. Let's see on this breakout candle here, 290. You know, we're at the higher percentage. That's 360. Yeah, we're at the higher percentage. Let's see, this big breakout candle here did how much? 320. Yeah, guys, we're at that percentage of where we normally see daily candles top out, to be honest. You know, this would be maybe one of the biggest daily candles we've had in a long time if we were to continue this. How about this one? How big was this one back here? This was a 600 pip daily candle, so that was the biggest one we've had so far. This one was a 400 pip. I mean, so it's hard, you know, we are at the top of a potential where we could see average returns in terms of daily time frame. This is the hour close as well. So hour on GJ is closing bearish. 50 minutes trying to get back inside of above the weekly daily resistance, kind of rejecting at it. Yeah, just close below it. Gold 1 hour close below 2450. Obviously a very strong 1 hour close here, healthy 1 hour close. If this can dump down here and grab liquidity and close above 2450, could be interesting. Impulsive above 2450, I'm not too sure. That's very aggressive. Yeah, look at 2450 here. Possibly even a 1 minute close above 2450 can work here. 1 minute close above 2450. Damn, GJ gave that move. What happened? The 600 pip candle daily was NFP, yeah. Daily doesn't have a bottom wick? No, it doesn't. It doesn't. Goes back in the range and pushed. Oh, what are you going to do about it? There you go. Not even worth wasting your energy. Don't waste your energy, right? Typing, getting worried about a 6 pip move, right? 6 pip move is not going to be life changing. Even if you got back to the top of the range here, it's 9 pips, you know. It will with 1,000 lots. That is true. That is true. That is true. 1,000 lots will be sufficient. But do you have the balls to pop 1,000 lot? That is the question. I see a lot of people shorting all-time highs in Telegram. I think it's a very dumb move. Nothing shows shorts in my opinion. Exactly, Bruce. Trying to call a top is a career-ending move. You don't know when it's gonna stop, but when it stops, you can be trading for sells. I got the balls, but no margin. Well, the margin is having the balls, right? You have to make the money and then risk all of that money. 1,000 lots. What's 1,000 lots per pip? It's $10,000 a pip. Damn. $10,000 a pip. That's crazy. Can you imagine? It's $10,000 a pip, and then in a 6 pip move on GJ, you make maybe 40k. That's nothing for risking $10,000 a pip. Like, if you're trading on that level, then you really don't care about that type of money. GJ looks like it's going down. No, at the moment, I mean, if we could actually get some volume here and breakout would be good. I don't really want to stay too much in the range here. You know, 1 hour is closing bearish here as well. You know, 30-minute looks like it is trying to create support. So 30-minute looks good. But what we want to see is some confidence come back into GJ, and if we can start breaking out of the range here. Especially when we break 4-hour highs, it's going to give us great confirmation, like a reverse setup 3. Because we could still continue this little downtrend here. We could come up to somewhere here, reject, continue down, maybe even come as low as here and then continue up. Remember, we still have a gap. I don't like the gap. It's not nice to trade with a gap. Right? I guess it is filled here on this broker here. My broker's not filled that much. Let me have a look. Yeah, it is filled. It is filled. Okay, fine. Yeah, at least it's filled, so that's fine. But would be nice. When getting pushes like this on gold, do we just dismiss the daily no bottom wick? Yeah, because if you look at your move in proportion to the daily candle, it will be extremely small, right? Your move that you'll be looking to catch in proportion to the daily candle will be small. Here's a pullback on gold. How to enter the giveaway? We have to reach the viewer goal of 900 viewers on stream. Once we reach 900 viewers on stream, all of you will be able to enter the giveaway. So if you want to support the stream, be sure to leave a like, all of that good stuff, all of the YouTube BS I call it. Hate to say it, but part of the game. That's what I like to say. What do you think targets are going to be once we break above? It's a good question. I feel like targets are going to be, we do have, you know, these two big clean candles here. I think realistically, looking for 1-to-1 and then squeezing past, and then obviously your key levels 198.500. I mean, these are scary levels. Obviously up here we have some form of resistance here, but this is nuts, man. This looks like some sort of pump and dump, you know. So I don't really care too much about this. This is not relevant as it doesn't have, I mean, imagine people are using 1 minute structure to target in here. I mean, that would be crazy. I don't think 1 minute can go far enough. But Murray, in terms of daily no bottom wick, it's possible. Imagine it could flip by New York. It's still a possibility, right? It's still there is a probability there, right? That still could happen. It's not 100% no, there can't be any bottom wick here. It's possible. Need to view your live on 300 plus devices in order for that giveaway. I mean, I think on Friday before we had the cut, we had 700 viewers, so we're not too far. 750, so you know, 150 viewers is not far, but it's always good to set goals, you know. I'm in GJ sell, should I get out? That's your plan. That's why you have to have a plan. Whenever I take a trade, I'm never asking myself, should I get out? I'm always asking myself, okay, what does my plan call for here? If I'm in a buy and I say, okay, if price taps this level, it makes sense to go break even and not lose the trade. If price is rejecting below here, worst comes to worst, what's gonna happen? Worst comes to worst, I'm going to do what? I'm going to hit stop loss. That's the worst thing. And hey, that's a good trade because I followed my plan, and I'm still long-term gonna be profitable if I'm following a profitable plan. I mean, you can see on this channel, we've hit stop loss before. It happens. We just move on to the next trade. I mean, all of you guys complain like it's the end of the world, but then you still show up, and then you have statistics like 77% win rate because you don't mind that happening, right? You just focus on the next trade. And if you're like me and you don't like hitting stop loss, then it's a good a good thing to do is to choose your trades very wisely. You can see very recently, not very recently, but recently, I've been quite selective with my trades. I really want to take trades that make sense. You know, I do give myself one or two, maybe once a week, twice a week, a risky shot here and there, but the majority of the time, I'm really selective with my trades. Even if that costs me sitting at the charts waiting all day. But the time I do take a trade, I expect it to play out, you know. I'm also in GJ sells. That's interesting. Based on what? Based on cap. That's what it's based on. Just want to show everybody the difference of how you take care of exclusives and then based on others. Here immediately, what? Based on what? Yeah, exactly. Well, you guys, the difference with you guys is I know, you know, what you should be looking at and what you shouldn't be looking at. So, why is your hair getting long again? No, I just tied it back. I tied it back again. Well, I can't tie it back fully like I used to because I cut it too short. And then I prefer my old style. It's less annoying and less whoosh, you know. So I just tied the top back just to keep it clean. I prefer it like that. Can you please check the chart on Discord? Not at the moment. I don't know where it is, where you posted it, who's your chart, all of that stuff. How is GJ doing? Yeah, see, this is why you don't really have to worry about these buys here, right? Not the best buys. Just low volume range. That's why you want to be doing what? You want to be looking for, you know, you want to be looking for maybe a higher time frame position. So on a higher time frame, the only thing I see is 1 hour close above here. I don't see another way to get in on higher time frame. Right? That's what we're explaining in this week's webinar and the exclusives. Right? Speaking about that. How to trade at all-time highs, target 1-to-1. Rely on volume. All of that good stuff. We need something closing above 2450. It will be something new to take a breakout trade in London above a key level. Normally that works in NYSE. So we'll see. But I mean, if we're looking at what volume is doing, volume is present in the market. At the moment we're consolidating, but we can definitely see that there's volume here. Thoughts about Iran's president? Yeah, it's very unfortunate if that's happened, you know. I mean, it's never nice no matter who you are. Give me a sec, I'll be back. Just go to it and come back. All right. I'm wondering if it's going to be worth taking 5-minute close above 24.50. I guess if you're going to give yourself the shot, that's where you have to give yourself the shot. Because you'll also have a setup 3 on 15. Confirmation of something closing above 24.50. How you plan on getting married? Or hustling at the moment. Please stop stealing innocent people's money by selling your courses. Thank you, brother. You want to see how much my course cost? Let's see. My course cost, it cost $0. Not gonna make much money from a course. Where is my course gone? It's disappeared now when I need to show him. Here. 40,000 people were able to watch my course. Did you know that? 40,000 people are able to watch my course. So yes. And I don't sell a course. So that's not gonna work, bro. It's not gonna work. He thinks we're innocent. I'm one of the 40K. Let's go, bro. Sorry, man, but I lost a lot of money to these gurus, so I wanted to make people aware. Yes, but you can ask me first before just coming in chat and accusing, right? Accusing is not the best thing to do to someone. If you don't know who I am, you don't know what I do, all of that stuff. Are you genuine? That's up to you to make a decision. I would say that I live stream every day for a year straight showing my trades. Probably is going to be quite beneficial to make your decision. What are you waiting for? I have two options at the moment. Is if I close above here on a 5 minute above 24.50, I think that will be my aggressive buy option here to get a breakout trade. The second thing is waiting for 15 close above, which is obviously more confirmation. And that's basically all I'm looking for. Because if it just rejects and starts ranging and we form something like this, I'm not obviously interested to take a trade inside of the range. Do you consider a sell? No, not when everything's pointed up, because I can't call a top here. Imagine you're calling tops here. You try to sell here, boom, stop loss hit. You try to sell here, boom, stop loss hit. You sell again, stop loss hit. You sell again, you know, it's how you lose money in this game. Do you enter pre-market when you see your setup? Yes, for sure. For sure, for sure. Pre-London is a good time to trade. In New York, not so much, but in London, yeah, good time to trade. Your real deal Sharp, been following you for a month and been able to double my account. Now sitting at a win rate of 75%, 30 plus trades. Thanks, bro. Keep doing what you're doing, King. Thank you, brother. 75% is good. It's probably around, you know, it's pretty good. Pretty close to me, to be honest, man. Pretty close to me, 75% win rate. Pretty close to me. Look at this sell-off here, man. This is what I mean. People buying too early here, they're getting all messed up. You know, FOMO traders on 1 minute. This 1 minute's eating you up. Eating you up. That's like literally just hit everyone's 1 minute stop loss just now. All the people buying 1 minute here, all their stop losses hit. Now all stop losses hit. Harry, you promised to turn my 1k to 10k in 2 weeks. Come on, Vin. I've seen you in the stream for months, bro. I know you're capping here. Man thinks he can stir some shit here, but he doesn't realize I've seen him in stream. Forming setup 2 on what? On gold? It's a potential, but we have to maybe still consider the rule setup 2 after a big push might not be the best idea. I doubt Vin got scammed because he's been watching stream for like, I don't know how long. Vin's been here for like 6 months. I've seen his name pop up in chat. Over 6 months. So if he got scammed now, damn, bro. May margin, full margin every day. Yeah, bro. After that win on racing, bro. Congrats, man. Congrats. That's really cool, man. I like that stuff. Harry, when is your birthday? Chat has to get something ready for you. Oh, I don't need anything. My birthday is actually next month. So, not too far away, to be honest. Just kidding, my guy. Yeah, I knew you were. Awesome vlog, meetup vlog soon. Would be cool. Would be cool to do a meetup vlog. We need to get people in Dubai, right? Are you going to celebrate? As in what? I'll just go for dinner and that's it. In Islam, we don't celebrate birthdays. You know what the best way to celebrate your birthday is? Is to gift your mother, because she gave birth to you, right? So it's actually her day. It's not your day. You didn't do shit. Why do you get all the gifts? You didn't do shit on that day. You were blessed on that day. Holy shit, look at this sell-off, bro. Wow. That's no joke. Wow. Whole move retraced. 24.50. Big level, this level here, guys. If this level breaks in the future, right? If this breaks in New York, this is where you're gonna see a massive breakout again. 100 pip breakout above 24.50. I'm telling you now. I'm telling you now. Check dollar. Did dollar bounce here? I want to see if it bounced. Yeah. So just press buy even no close and then why? No, bro. Come on. Don't break rules. Number one FOMO trader is Maya. From now, he'll press buy. Of course, close. Same setups, but above that zone. You took this sell, Claudio? Or you're just pointing your LTA zones? Yeah. You did get your you did get that 5-minute close below though, but I'm not a seller on gold just yet, to be honest. You can't predict these type of moves here. I've been caught out so many times trying to sell when something's pumping and buy when something's dumping, and all that happened to me is I lost my money, which I'm not planning to do if that's okay. Alright, as we can see how perfectly price has respected daily resistance. We drew this out perfectly. It will pop up just to reject and come down, right? So this is a good lesson, Murray, to see that. You know, you were feeling a bit of FOMO, saying, damn, it pumped, I missed out. Well, no, you didn't follow the plan. And now if you lost this because you weren't following the plan, it's even worse. So now if you get your close above, that's what is your setup. Do you think 4 hour might flip for a bottom wick? It's a possibility, for sure it's a possibility. But we're still far away, man. How many pips are we away? 250 pips. It's a very aggressive sell-off this. I'm surprised it didn't take one more liquidity grab, you know? Get everyone involved in buys and say, fuck you, I'm going down. Leave everyone in the dust. Like smashed. Thanks for the content. Appreciate you, Alex. Appreciate you leaving support on the stream, leaving a like. How much is it from 24.40 to 24.50? Isn't it 10 pips? No, that's 100 pips. Every $1 on gold is 10 pips. $1, I can't even say dollar, I said. $1 in gold is 4 hour bottom wick is only 4 pips away. No, it's not. The 4 hour bottom wick is actually this one here, which is the daily bottom wick. This one has a bottom wick. Maybe brokers don't. Maybe some brokers don't. So, I mean, that's likely. That's likely if brokers don't have a bottom wick here. That's highly likely. But the daily is the one that, you know, it's like, damn. Remember what we did? Remember we talked about GJ that the plans play out later? The plan for GJ here will be fun. If we can get above here, no matter what time it comes, guys, no matter what time it comes, right? I'll be looking for this. Live above close. There we go. Maybe we can scalp inside the range, but it's a little bit small. You know, 8 pips here, I'm not too sure about 8 pips, but if stop loss can be small, then maybe yes. We'll look at it. What age will you be next month? I don't know. You'll have to ask your bitch. No, I'm joking, I'm joking. Joking. Chat going wild. Yo, man, it's a joke. We need some fun. Please don't take it personally. Violation. Man got violated fully. Left the chat. So quick too. Ah, man. Why are brokers so selfish? Sometimes when you're in profit, price moves slow, but then when you drawdown, you see red like it's flying like madness. You know, it's not a lie, bro. It's not a lie. I don't know if that's actually true or do we feel it, but it's when you go and draw down, shit happens quick, man. Shit happens quick. You'll see your P&L go down quick. But when you're going up in profit, it takes time. But I've had times when, you know, it's pushed very, very fast as well. So hey, Harry, should we leave gold in Euro session and try NY session? Because my opinion, this is a FOMO market, right? Well, we retraced the FOMO move here. This was the impulsive move that we had. It's very hard to know if we're going to continue or not. At the time here, it looked more likely to continue. We know 2450 was a target. So we know that, you know, take profit is going to happen here. People can start layering off positions because it's 2450. And until we close above, there's no continuation. And you can see what happened there, right? Basically, we just failed. Right? So I think buys now, to make sense, we need supports formed on the 30-minute stuff like this. Usually when you wait for them, it feels like time is too slow. Yes. Harry, do you believe in guns? It's a difficult one, to be honest. I don't think everyone deserves one, to be honest, and I don't see it. It's a difficult one, to be honest. Like, I'm all in for, you know, I love that stuff, to be honest, but you put that in the wrong hands of people, and I really disagree of how damaging it is. So it's so hard. It's so hard. Yeah, it's too hard. What are key levels on gold? Every $5. Every $5 is like a potential key level. Especially when you're trading all-time highs, we can be using that. Remember in the webinar, guys, we were looking at that target of 530 based on this whole distribution pattern. I mean, it doesn't look that crazy right now, right? Actually, it is still freaking crazy. Super crazy. It's nuts. Harry, come to Texas for your birthday? Texas is cool, man. Yeah, I would like to see Texas. I'd come to Miami. All of these good places. All of these good places. Hopefully some action happens on GJ this morning so we can get some trades on stream. Show you guys how to enter. You can be entering GJ. Remember, if we get 1 hour close above here, run 1 hour stops and leave it to play out throughout the day. This 4 hour close on GJ could be extremely interesting if you get a 4 hour breakout. So we've literally broke structure on 4 hour, pull back, and if that continues, that's your pullback to continuation. Harry going to Miami before GTA 6. Lol, man. Appreciate everyone showing up to stream. If you guys are enjoying the stream, be sure to leave a like. You guys know the drill. 750 of us in here today. Not bad. If we get to 900 viewers, I'm doing a giveaway today. Today. All of you guys, today. Is Mr. No Trade your nickname? Maybe. Depends. But, you know, your bitch calls me something else, but we won't discuss that. I told you, bro. I told you I had to fire it again, bro. I was gonna say, don't fuck him up. Bro, I have to. They're giving me all these opportunities. Like, come on, bro. Calm, guys. How many pips is an hour stop? Oh, I would say on average, maybe on GJ, you're looking at like 30 pips, 30 pips. 30 pips on average on GJ. Don't be disrespectful. Man was disrespectful to me from the beginning of the stream. On a serious note, guys, on a serious note, the one thing that I demand, not demand, but the one thing that I appreciate from a lot of people is respect. There's not enough respect in this world. No matter who you are, where you're from, I will always give a level of respect that many won't. Because I don't know who you will be in the future. I don't know how you can be useful to me, and you don't know how I can be useful to you. You're human just like me, and you demand as much respect as me. I'm not better than you, nor will I be. We're all the same, right? We're all the same. So respect is huge. And I've got a lot of things done in this world from having respect. I'll tell you that much. A lot of things. Yeah, but on this whole note of Mr. No Trade, first of all, last week was a messed up week. Second of all, right, I'm gonna take a trade when there's a setup. That's it. It's so simple. Last week, GJ moved every single day after the session. We took one trade on GJ, a win. Can you believe that? Even you're showing up to a free stream. Even if you took that trade, you still win. You know? You're still getting a free trade. Why? Because we take quality trades. Second thing of that is that if markets are going to do this, what's happening right now, what do you expect me to do? I can't tell the market, guys, you have to move the market now because it's my time to stream. Long-term London session is good, but we will have slower times. I mean, this year, I'll tell you, this year has not been as volatile as we would have hoped. You know? Really. Not as volatile as we would have hoped. But it's still a consistent approach we take, you know? Bro, looking at the vlog, I noticed wonderful Hermes slipper. That green? Oh, is that green you mean? No, it's actually one of their special releases. It was one of their special releases. It's Nardo Grey, so the same color as my car, and yellow. I liked it, so I bought it. Nice Hermes sandals, thank you. They're just nice to wear, man. They're, you know, quick, easy. For some reason, he doesn't want to give his OnlyFans on stream. Yesterday on my Instagram story, I post OnlyFans link. Go check my Instagram stories, you'll find OnlyFans link. You can go check it out on my Instagram story. Here's the link. Follow up. Do you own Crocs? No. If I wear Rip Curl slippers. I don't have expensive tapes. I don't wear designer clothes, all of this stuff, you know? I mean, look, I wear this. I have like 3 and 4 of the same shirts. Look how many gray shirts I'm wearing. 1 gray shirt, 2 gray shirt, 3 gray shirt, 4 gray shirt, same black shirt. Black and gray shirts is the shirts I have. So that's how it is. What's going on with gold? Yeah, gold is on a different level here. Huge sell-off. Remember, it's very hard to sell this because we don't know when it's gonna stop. It's the same shirt? Okay, thank you, brother. Thank you. Need to save all money for Exactly. Stinky shirt? Thank you, thank you. I can go to my wardrobe now and bring you the same shirts again and again and again, but no need. Bros, Mark Zuckerberg? No, it's just easy. I don't want to wake up in the morning and think, what am I going to wear today? You know? Same thing with food. That's why I eat a diet plan, right? I have a plan of what I eat. I eat and I don't think about, oh, what am I going to eat today? No, it's all planned, and that's important. Do you use fixed lot size or percentage? It's a percentage, but also I'm adjusting on a couple of lot size that I already know that I'm going to use. But yeah, it would be more percentage for sure. What's GJ doing? Damn, bro. Be interesting, GJ. Because if this dumps, it's not a bad thing. We can take buys from the bottom of the range up. And that's it. For, let's say we want to take counter trend sells on gold. Where would counter trend sells on gold come? Possibly this 1 hour candle closing below here in 21 minutes could be a counter trend sell. Right? It would break that structure. And if we get 5-minute structure there, we could see that happen. It's pretty hard. I find it too hard to sell gold when we're this bullish, man. You're calling tops, you know? It's not hard to choose what you're gonna wear even if you have a lot of clothes, man. I don't think it's a really relevant conversation. I'm happy wearing my black and gray shirts, and you can be happy what you want to wear. That's personal expressionism. Wear what you want to wear. I'm not gonna judge. When is the video about news candles gonna come out? I'm sure I do have a video about news candles. I should have a video about news candles. Let's have a look. Might be a little bit of an older one. You'll have to search a little bit. Yeah, secret to news candles. There we go, bro. It's right here. How to trade news candles. Don't lose with news. Don't lose with news. That rhymes. So please, check that video out. Check out yesterday's vlog. Day in the live vlog. People should focus on becoming rich, not looking rich. That's very true. Most people who wear head to toe in Gucci are not rich. I've never seen an extremely rich person wear clothes like that. Very nice vlog. Audi cold start. Yeah. We'll do more vlogs. Just need more content. I live a pretty disciplined life, so my days are pretty repetitive. Don't do all this fancy stuff every single day. People think Forex lifestyle, Forex lifestyle. Yeah, you can buy nice stuff, but you know, also you're stuck. Why don't you accept message requests on Instagram? Because I have no more message requests. Or I accepted them all. You're probably gone into spam. I'll have to check my spam. I don't open my spam. I one time spotted a guy taking pictures with our empty Don P bottles on Instagram after we left our table. Yeah, man. Bro, why don't you reply to me? Not sure. I maybe missed your question. You can always retype it again. I'll get to it eventually. Can you bark just once for me? Man, fuck you, bro. Do you collect anything besides pips, cards, and coins? It's a good question. I'd probably say timepieces. Or starting my collection of timepieces. But apart from that, no. He can make your bitch bark though. Show us your watches. Only have 2 at the moment. So it's not a big collection. They're not cheap. Also, it's hard to get them, man. It's hard to get them. Gold dumping really hard. It's a mix, man. You have to be measuring these pullbacks. It dumped really hard and now it's pulling back like 35 pips here. So it reached the bottom of the range. It's trying to make a decision here. It's trying to make a decision. So let's see what happens here. GJ trying to slowly do. Remember, European banks are closed, so we might be seeing a little bit less volume. And then after London Open, we might get a little bit volume back. We'll see. I wonder if we just got some juicy volume here. It's 28 pips to back up to the top of the range. Buy for gold now, is it a good decision? I would wait to see some sort of support. I like that we've tested into this zone. If I was to predict, we could probably see, if we get nice support here, we could probably see some buys that just end up ranging till NY. That's what I was to say, but maybe we could capitalize off this move here, right? If we could get some support, we could capitalize off that move if it makes sense. Harry, the level which GJ is playing, do you expect intervention? Don't worry about intervention on GJ. Look at set up 2 supports here, basically. Don't look at intervention on GJ. Look at USD JPY. USD JPY is interventions where they care more about. So if we start to see USD JPY probably come up to around 56, 100, around 56, yeah, 56 something, I start to get worried. As long as it can stay in these levels here, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay, guys. Have you traded based on 1 minute time frame? Yes, I do have a 1 minute time frame strategy. There's a way to trade 1 minute time frame on gold in specific scenarios. I post that in my exclusive content, and it's called the 1 minute gold scalping strategy. It's in here. 1 minute gold scalping strategy. This is the squeeze strategy, and then this is the gold 1 minute breakout strategy. How long is this video? 27 minutes. 27 minutes. Damn, we've got quite a bit of content now. Also, guys, if you guys are in the exclusive, before I forget, because I've been forgetting, I was supposed to say it yesterday on the webinar, I've added new questions to the quiz. So go test yourself. I added some fundamental questions to the quiz. So I'll be interested to go see the statistics of that. So go and test yourself in the quiz. I want to see if you guys get the fundamental questions correct. Can I go add math test on lots? Yeah, sure, bro. Send me the question, I'll add it. Send me the question, I'll add it, bro. We can add anything there. Just make it free, bro. Those are all taken from webinars. So they're just taken from webinars and topics that people want to discuss, and I just keep it organized in the group. That's the only reason it's like that. And the only reason I don't make it free is because you get time wasters. I don't want time wasters. right? I don't want time wasters, you know. So that's the only reason, as well as I don't want people to waste my time, which is why I charge for my time the same way you charge for your time working a job, right? So that's how that works. But for people, the good thing is on YouTube, I only have to deal with time wasters in the comments of my videos. But comments of my videos I can ignore. Otherwise, people can benefit. I put a lot on YouTube, guys, and I stream daily, so you guys are definitely fine. You know, this is just the next step. If you're looking for the next step, then that's what that is. You know, if you want to get from average to like next level, take things more seriously, then that's how it is. Road to 100K, you've been putting in that work? Yeah, I mean, what are we at? 54.9? Maybe we can get to 55,000 subscribers today. Potential 55,000 subscribers. And then we are only halfway there. Long road to go to 100K, but I'm not worried about subscribers. I just like to have a good community around us, you know? I mean, I'm pretty happy, you know, we can have 700 people on stream here. Everyone's enjoying, benefiting. Yeah, 1 or 2 stupid people come and chat, but that's not bad. Think about it. A lot of quality people here. A lot of people learning, enjoying the vibe. So, you know, it's good. It's good. Only thing we need now is a nice little trade, and then we can get on with our days. And that's what we need to wait for here. You know, that's what we need to wait for. And remember, guys, what I really want to emphasize this week is you guys have to listen to the plans, because they're playing out during the day. They're just sometimes not happening during the session. Sometimes we get them happen a little bit later. You know? We get them happen a little bit later, so, you know, just set alerts. So please, guys, listen to the plans, and then later, if it comes later, apply it. That's how it is being on GJ these days. If you remember back when we used to trade last year, if you guys were watching the stream from last year, if you remember how it used to work, every single day we could show up the same time and get trades at the same time, you know? But when we see volume shift, this could only last for 1-2 months, even 3 months, and then it goes back to normal. But the setups are coming, so all you have to do is set alerts and do that, you know? Same thing with NY. We're noticing a little bit of mixed volume sometimes, you know. So even if we stream NY, it's going to be almost the same. It's just about, you know, getting 3 quality setups a week, and you're sorted there. That's very much my style. Gold trying to create support from down here. Did you stream afternoon? I did the day that we had that electricity problem. I did stream afternoon that day, and you guys got a treat because we did stream that day here. We took the trade at 12, an hour later than I normally stream. But that's my point, is that the trade would have just came after. And you guys are lucky, because normally I'd be in the exclusive group at that time, but we were on stream still. So you guys got to see that, see how we took it, see how we managed it, and got to see everything. You know, do you feel that a setup is coming? I think we will know by London Open here, within the next 10 minutes here. You know, there is a potential setup on GJ, an early buys, because I like how we did this liquidity grab, a second liquidity grab breaking the low, and then break it again. So trap everyone again, and now if this can close above here, I'll be looking for potential volume on London Open to give me nice buys here with the 1 hour closing 1 hour closing bullish at that time, to break through this 1 hour resistance and continue, break even probably somewhere at the top of the range. Because look, this is nasty, right? This is one liquidity grab, this is a second liquidity grab below this low, and then broke it again for a third time. So for it to do a fourth time, I don't mind losing that because it's unlikely. Because we trade based on probabilities and statistics. So the probabilities of that happening again is a little bit unlikely at that point. Right? And then we don't have to worry about such a small range because now we have confirmation of 3 liquidity grabs and London Open. So we expect volume to push through the range. As of before, we only had one bullish candle here, no structure, and, you know, a small range. So then it's not really nice. But now that we have all of this added confluence, it could be okay to continue that idea. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see what happens. Gold as well could give a setup 2 here as well. It's possible for gold to give a setup 2. I don't like this 5-minute support here because price, I would prefer to see this tap the 5-minute support here just to see if we're going to get that. And yeah, we'll see. Give me a second, guys. I'll be back. I'm a seller today on GJ. I mean, with 4-hour bearish, at least you have the 4-hour bearish. It makes sense. But all in terms of structure, everything is bullish here. I wouldn't, for me, I'm not ready to sell GJ. We have a lot of space to sell GJ if it becomes bearish, right? Look, you have a lot of room here to sell GJ. But look at this trend. Why fight this trend? You know, why fight this trend? It's been extremely bullish here, you know? Higher low, consolidation, higher low, consolidation, higher low. Super bullish. What's your biggest win and loss in pips you ever had? Biggest loss in pips was probably around 50 pips. Biggest win in pips is probably was GJ actually. It was a 235 pip position. But I've never used big stop losses. It's just been the way I like to trade. You know, I think I've never let a full position hit it. It doesn't matter about pips because I'm always managing my position based on percentage. I'm not going to use the same amount of risk that I use with a 10 pip stop loss that I use with the 80 pip stop loss. So I don't really worry too much about you know, SL. How much do you make a month from YouTube? I showed you that. I showed you that per stream I make around $6 per stream. Okay, I can show you that. So probably in a month, how many times I stream? 5 times a week, 5, 10, 15. So yeah, it's like, you know, 7 times 15. Do the math. Not really the best. Yeah, I'll show you guys. Content, live. If you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, be sure to subscribe. It does help. Let's find a stream where we actually got a decent amount of viewers, you know, high amount of viewers, to see how much we made. Right, here's a good one. This is where we got 900 live viewers, right? This is where we got 900 live viewers. This is a good stream. We made $5. We made $5 from that stream. With 900 live viewers, you made $5 from the stream. So it doesn't pay much, guys. It doesn't pay much. You know? So it's not really a income thing. So yeah. $5 for 900 viewers. Damn. I was talking for like 30 minutes. Yeah, I was talking for 30 minutes. They were asking me new to chat how much money I make from YouTube. So I was showing them $5 for 900 viewer stream. YouTube taking the piss there? Yeah, that's what I mean, guys. I don't stream for monetary purposes. Come on. $5 is not going to pay you, and that's, you know, that's 2 hours of work in the morning, you know. I mean, come on. And remember, when you withdraw that, you lose a lot. You lose a hell of a lot. So it's really, it's not, please, you shouldn't, unless you're an entertainment channel, then you can look to monetize YouTube, but, you know. How much for your best video? I think I have a video with 100,000 views. That video I think is like $150 I made from that video. But my whole channel, I actually lose money in my channel, because you have to remember that I pay over $100 to get, well, much more than $100 to get my videos edited, and I also pay for thumbnail and graphic designers. So, you know, so you don't make your money back, to be honest. It's not a free lunch because I'm paying for that. We close right at this resistance here. How did 1 hour close? That's interesting. 30-minute close above. Oof. Pretty interesting here. I wonder if we can get 5-minute structure would be ideal. Get some sort of 5-minute structure. We have no 5-minute structure. So if this can close bearish, next one close bullish, I think that's where I'd execute on a buy probably. How did GJ do? GJ still in the range here. 1 hour did end up closing below. Okay, so we do have a candle that's closing below here on the 1 hour. So that looks like it might want to come back and retest the range lows here. It's only 10 pips away though, so I don't think it's worth it in terms of pips value. Yeah, pip value, I don't think it's worth it for 10 pips. I can edit your videos and charge less. It's not only those videos you have to consider, right? I have someone who edits Instagram videos, all of that stuff. So it's a whole thing. I pay monthly though. I don't pay per video. I pay kind of monthly salary, you could say. We'll see what price does at this 5-minute resistance here. I do expect it at least to come to the 5-minute resistance. I will see what it does there. If we can start maybe getting above that 5-minute resistance, could be interesting, right? Alright, so we have come to this 5-minute resistance. This could be interesting once we start to cross the 5-minute resistance. There's your reaction. This playlist giving me RuneScape vibes. Which session do you use? What do you mean by which session do I use? We're currently in London session. You know what would be super nice here? A thunderstorm. Could get a thunderstorm. Thunderstorm would be great. Would you run stop below 5 minutes? Yes. I have to see this 5-minute close above though. 23 seconds for it to close above. Either we get thunderstorm or a very deep bottom wick. Those are my entry criteria. If you want to just enter break of the high to target the wick fill, that is possible as well. But I feel that is a super aggressive entry. See the bottom wick here. Pretty decent bottom wick here. I'm gonna give this a half risk shot on the flip here. Once this candle flips, I'm gonna give this half risk. Flips and breaks the high, sorry. Break-even point will be top of this wick fill here. Stop loss below the 5-minute candle, but only half risk on this one because it is a 5-minute scalp. Stop loss for this, I'll run below the 5-minute candle probably. Where TP? I will just look to squeeze and see what I can get out of it since it's a scalp. But my break-even point will be this wick up here, as that's my job to fill the wick. But make sure you're using proper risk management. Might be a fake out? Yes, it's possible. It is a risky scalp. That's why we're going half risk. But I do think with gold volume, we could give it a shot here, right? It's like I said, beginning of the stream, kind of just have to give something a shot. But definitely shouldn't be going, you know, full margin risk. Not gonna be smart. See if we can break the high here. All right, that broke the high on my broker. Gave that a shot. Break-even point will be the wick, obviously, up here. Nice. Right, gonna move stops to break even there. Oof. That didn't do that on my broker. It didn't come down on my broker. My stops are at break even there. You can look to secure even if you want something to secure. And there we go. There we go, there we go. Hard BE, yeah, for me, I'm gonna be, yeah, basically, I'll allow it to bounce. But yeah, I'm basically hard BE. You can secure something there. That wick is TP1 here, about 12 pips in profit. I'm gonna try hold a little bit more for myself. See if I can get a little bit more out of this. Let's see. So that was close. That was very, very close. Too close for comfort, that. Come on, give us the push here, bro. Come on. Come on, come on, gold. Come on. Yeah, we need this 5 minute to open push here. Hopefully I can survive the 5 minute here. If I can't survive the 5 minute, then I'm gonna be out. If I can survive the 5 minute here, then we can get an open push. Come on, gold. Do it for me. Do it for me. Do it for me, gold. There we go. Come on, gold. There we go. Nice. It's a Monday here. I'm looking to squeeze. I'm gonna secure something. Gonna secure something. Here we go. Holding, still holding. Okay, I'm out. I'm out. Secured, secured, secured. I took out something there, guys. Survived that B. Got 20 pips, 22 pips there. As you can see. That was my trade there. Let me show you on 1 minute how it looked from entry to take profit. There you go. There you go. And that's the trade for today. Perfect take profit as well. Look at that take profit. Would have smashed me break even. Perfect take profit. I actually ended up risking a little bit more than half for myself. I didn't realize that stop loss was 30 pips. How much percent do you normally risk? Well, I should have gone 0.5% on this, but I was ended up being 0.8, 0.9 almost, but that's okay. Anyways, if you took this trade, congrats. I took BU looking for 1-to-1. Yeah, it almost gave you, but remember with the scalps, it's hard to get 1-to-1, right? That's why it's a scalp. Right? That's why it's a scalp. We know it can give us a push 5 minutes above the option, but you know, it's not the biggest position, but it's a small start of the week, you know, just something small to get the week started. What was your entry? We can go check. My entry was, let's have a look here. 2441.47. That was my exact entry. That was my exact entry. To cover for spread, of course, you know, I put my B literally, this is how it was. My entry was literally on this 1 minute candle here. Literally when we broke this high. So again, it was supposed to be on the flip here, but with spread I got triggered basically at this high. And I put my stop loss literally 0.001 pip here. And then this candle came down and didn't trigger my break even. You know, but plan was to go break even at the wick. It was good. It did, luckily we survived it. 5 minute gave the push, and then that was that. Again, if you have high spreads, you have to account for that. You have to take, since you're half risk, you have to take 1-2% loss. I mean 1-2 pip loss, not 1-2% loss. But yeah, that was the trade. Anyways, congrats to everyone who took it. Definitely leave a like on the stream. You guys waited for a trade. You saw the analysis, saw the plan, saw everything. If you did take this trade, let me see in YouTube chat. Let me see how many people took this trade. Write a W in YouTube chat for anyone who took the trade. Make sure that you did secure. There you go. It's a quick scalp, guys. It's nothing crazy. Nothing crazy, but a nice little quick scalp. Nice little quick scalp. You know, 1.5%, nice, bro. Yeah, it's a small scalp here. It's not like the biggest trade, but it's a little 5 minute scalp. Get the week started. You know, something here. And that's it. I mean, even though you even half risk on this, so it's not like a crazy position. Many other streamers will hype up this position, you know. Bro, look at this, 22 pips, what a great trade. It's a small scalp, guys, you know. We take it for what it is, you know, and it ended up working out, you know. It still builds you a balance. That's what matters. Builds you a balance, and we wait for a better position, hopefully, that can give us more returns. You know, bigger trades here. But 22 pips, you can't complain. 22 pips, right? Especially for this stop loss, a good stop loss, right? Some people trade with a strategy on gold where they target 10 pips, run bigger stop loss as well, you know, and still end up being profitable. So it's all about how you manage risk and stuff like that. This is setup 1, right? I would say it's setup 2, but we entered on 5 waiting for confirmation of us getting above the 5 minute resistance here, right? That's the confirmation we took. So instead of buying into this 5 minute support here, we just bought above the 5 minute resistance. That's the only difference. Bro, give me the blue color, bro. There we go. I think it's a combo. Yes, it is. It's setup 2 on higher time frame and setup 1 on 5 minute time frame. Mix, cocktail. There was a hater. Looks like they also come on wins now. Yeah, it's fine, man. Haters will leave now. Haters will leave. We know the drill, guys. Guys, at this point, you know what we do here. You know, it's like we don't have to worry about it. If I join the exclusive, will there be a webinar or double biceps and lat spreads? My physique is in drawdown at the moment. I'm gonna write that in my bio on Instagram. I'm gonna write that in my bio on Instagram. Physique is in drawdown. That's the best shit. Yeah, I can give you gym workout plan, how to grow big biceps, all of that stuff. Even though my arms are my lacking body part. But hey, anyone who has a lacking body part should you should get advice from them, because they're probably trying to grow it as hard as possible. Bro, this is the first time I joined your stream, and the quick scalp was super awesome. Thank you, thank you. Did you watch the New York Pro? No, I was not up for it, but I did catch up on you know, seeing Nick Walker, and I really like Martin, man. Martin Fitzwater, I really like his physique. Nice waist. Apparently he lost by only 1 point, but I really like his physique. I think, you know, I have much respect for Nick Walker as well. You know, I think he's really controlled his gut now at the moment, and he came in, you know, good conditioning. But Martin's condition from the back was crazy, man. Glutes were fully striated. He was looking crazy. You know, I like his, and you know, especially that Samson is now, like, if you look at Derek, right? Put him next to Derek Lunsford, right, who won the Olympia. He has that similar shape of that waist that comes in. I don't know. I think Martin Fitzwater is a aesthetically pleasing physique. I also like how he trains. I loved when he used to trade with. I love when he used to train with Branch Warren. I mean, those were amazing. When he used to trade with Brett Wilkin was also my favorite videos. When I was, you know, getting into gym and everything, that's who I used to binge watch. Is him and Brett Wilkin. Man, it was the best. Yeah, let's look at GJ, guys. People said GJ dumped while gold had that pump. Yeah, GJ, that 5-minute close is the confirmation of the breakout of the range there. And yeah, that's your GJ dump to the bottom of the range. Now, if you're looking for buys on GJ, you can be looking for supports to be formed, and you can buy that back towards the upside. You know? Close 90% let target top of the range. I agree with that, man. That was pretty clean. Well done. Good job, good job. And it's an accurate close, right? Why the fuck are we looking for buys with mixed bias and shit dumping? Because 4-hour time frame did a breakout confirmation. So you have 4-hour time frame breaking structure, right? You can see we have a break of structure on 4-hour time frame. So if we look at what price is doing here, it doesn't mean that immediately we should switch to a sell bias immediately. Yeah, sells can make sense today. Of course they can make sense, but you can also be looking for buys if we create supports. Now, if you're looking for sells after this move already, I think there was an early sell option when the 5-minute closed below, aggressive trade as a sell option. Now, if you're going to be looking for sells, I'd probably say that sells next makes sense. I'd say you'd have to look for that move back up, then resistance to be created. I would say I would like to see the 4-hour close bearish, the move back up, which you can even trade the move back up, and then you look for price closing bearish again to continue down. So you could take both. You can take both. Right? You can take both in this scenario. But really, I think the way you take this sell is you rely on the 1-hour close there, and you try scalp it on the 5 to get to the 1-hour support and move break even at the 1-hour support. Right, so you mark this 1-hour support here and you say, fine, we know the 1-hour close bearish below the range. We are mixed bias, so we can take sells here. Even though this is a higher low, at least I can retest the 1-hour support and see what happens. You measure below the 1-hour support, only 9 pips, so that's your break-even zone is very close, right? And you basically take it on this 5-minute here and you'd go break even immediately at the 1-hour. Now, you wouldn't be tapped out because you would have got volume to your advantage here, and it would have been a nice move. I was watching for sells, there was no entry, there was entry, that 1-hour close we were talking about. Remember we said 1 hour now did close below, breaking the low, but 5-minute would have given you that extra confirmation of breaking the range. But again, break even direct. Too many rejections? Yeah, but that's why 5-minute, right? You take the 5-minute breakout. Same as what we basically just did on gold, right? You take the 5-minute breakout, but then you go directly to break even. It's a early option. I'm not a seller just yet, but it's the only way you could get involved in sells today. with LTA here to the left, only way you could get involved in sells. That makes sense. Anything else don't really make sense in my plan to take sells. Is your spreadsheet template for free? Yes. You go to the free group here, right? Once you go to the free group, you go to resources in the free group and you check the plan, stream journal, right click it, click it and then go to file, make a copy, right? File, make a copy, you'll find it there. But is that correct? Move is done and shouldn't force anything now? Now, yes, correct. But to get in earlier, this was the only option. And look at how small that top wick is there. It's hard. It's hard. Can you give me advice? I'm still holding sell at 4,000. 4,000. I forgot to put stop loss and now I'm minus 140 right now. Balance is 280. You don't forget to put stop loss, man. That is the first thing you think about before taking a trade is where's stop loss, because stop loss is going to tell you if it makes sense or not. 2,400. Yeah, I don't think I told you I'm not a seller today. I'm not a seller. Can we re-enter gold buys? I think to take gold buys right now, you would have to look for a close above this range here. That's your next gold buys, a close above. I think chat on screen is broken. Yeah, sometimes I'm having a problem. I need to check. I don't know what it is. Maybe my tech guys can help me. My internet is really strong. It's very stable, but it keeps dropping out on my PC. Only my PC, no other device. Is it my Ethernet cable? I hope it's not my motherboard port. So I need to see what's that. Switch to a Cat 8 cable. Okay, we'll check that out, bro. Thank you. Wow. Take profit Monday. Yeah, man. If this 4-hour closes like this, you know, New York could also give you a retest back to the high, so you could be buying back up. And then that can even lead to sells later on. So you'll have plenty of options here on GJ as well, which I like. You know, GJ will create. This is good. It's creating really nice ranges. You need a new 5K PC, bro. My PC is 3.5K. I don't need a new PC. It does enough. And I spent more money because I changed the cooler on it. So I spent another $300 on a new cooler. The old one I couldn't even sell. Oh, actually I did sell it for $150. I lost 50% on that. 50% depreciation for 2-week use. You scared to talk about the real news? What's the real news, bro? What am I scared to talk about the real news? You trade other sessions or just London? No, my main session is London, but I do look at New York, yes. That's why I send plans every day for New York. That's why I'm active in New York. Yeah, this 4-hour could give interesting options here. Especially, you know, you get setup 5 from down here. You're going up. Even if we close back in the range here, highly aggressive, but could pay off, is setup 4 back in the range. Just to catch even a retracement. Even if it fails, you're still going to make profit. Why? Because price has made a big range now. You have 16 pips to play with. I have a pencil more good than your PC? Come on, bro. Have you seen your headset? Show everyone your headset in the camera now. Come on. Show your headset in the camera now. Come on, be a man. Show your headset in the camera. See? Yeah. Man, you need to quit this ICOS thing, Magic Man. Too many you're having. You go through them like Tic Tacs. I see you, bro, in stream 3. Can't I try? Try reduce at least. Try reduce. You're going through them like Tic Tacs. Kareem. If you cannot do it, I can't trade. Especially when you piss me off. You have to get used to that, bro. If I was not in office, I was bitch. Oh. Just out of curiosity, no hate, but why don't you take full TP? Because I knew that was a scalp, and you could see it was pretty accurate TP there, right? You can see how accurate I was in terms of my TP right there. I understand volume very, very well, and that's just from understanding. That's what happens from understanding, you know, price movement here. I mean, literally, if we go look at where I closed the position here, it's literally almost the top, right? Almost the top, almost picture perfect there. The death of president, yes, it did impact gold this morning, but we retraced the move. We retraced it. Man, really, people pipped and dipped really hard here. How much did we peak at today when we were in that trade? Normally we were at 859. And then, boom, 650. It's 200 people. 200 degenerates we have. It's not bad out of the rest of us. So we built quite a good people here. I wonder how much you are trading to hide your MetaTrader 4 every time. By the way, it's MetaTrader 5, not MetaTrader 4. And I'm not hiding anything because I do it live. I can't hide anything, unfortunately. You know. So if I wanted to hide anything, you guys would see it in front of you. And I literally just showed you the position on my MetaTrader. That's the difference of trading live, right? The only thing I don't is flex profits. If you want to see a bit of profit flex for last week, you can go watch the, you know, go watch this day in the life. Right? It's the only time I will show a little bit because I hate it because it's not compared to these guys showing you know 50k days. I show you realistic results here. Right? Yesterday YouTube video was sick. I'm glad you liked it. I'm glad you liked it. I had people in the comments saying, "Bro, you're doing deadlifts wrong. You're doing deadlifts wrong." They were saying in my comments I'm doing deadlifts wrong. Your bitch was impressed that I can pull 200 kg off the floor when I told her last time. I heard it coming. It's so predictable now. Man, we have to keep it PG. Hopefully no one is watching and, you know, they have volume full, you know. We have to be respectful. We have to be respectful. Cheating on GJ with chats, which is down. My channel is all about bodybuilding. Monster gym wear. Let's have a look, bro. Let's have a look. Where's your channel, bro? No SEO. Oh, it spelled it wrong. Let's copy paste this. Let's go to YouTube. Well, there we go. Alright, if you like bodybuilding, this is you. Bodybuilding news challenge. News channel. Terence Ruffin, yeah, he was training here. What would be my pickup line? I don't need to say anything. Actions speak more than words. Yeah, of course I can have a look at you. Set up forward work. Yes, but we need to see how big the range is, right? I think 30-minute setup forward give you a bit more range. If it closes too deep, Bogdan, then I think it's hard, you know? It's only, what, 4 pips. It's a bit shitty. So you actually want it to come deeper. You know, deeper would be better here. You know? Setup 2 on GJ, yeah, it could be an option. Setup number 4, 30-minute close back in the range could be an option. No bottom wick on this 30. So if we could have that, would be better. So yeah. Every second trader is a bodybuilder or fitness instructor? No, they just act like they go to gym. They have no idea. They don't run a diet. They don't run cardio every day. I'm the most person who's like a bodybuilder but doesn't look like one. No, I'm joking. I look like aesthetically okay, you know, but I just do it for me. Maybe if I took some trend lines, you know. So yeah. I used to make bodybuilding content on my channel, but now shifted to normal vlog. Yeah, because you were called skinny, so now you stopped because everyone called you skinny. Skinny bitch, that's why. This is payback for you telling me. Look at this reaction here. We have a nipple wick here. So you'd want 5-minute support, some sort of 5-minute support. Do you take trend, Harry? No, I don't take any PEDs. I don't take any PEDs. If I took PEDs and look like this, then we have an issue, bro. We have an issue. I need to be at least 120 kg on PEDs. 100 kg lean, 100 kg lean, beast. Anyways, boys, I'm gonna head off stream here. Thank you very much for showing up. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream today. Take care all, trade sharp, and hopefully catch you guys very, very soon. Peace. See you all. Take care.